Hi children, hi everyone. Today we are going to solve some of the problems you have been having for years. What are they? I know you had problems with some, many, much, little, a little, few, a few, a lot of, plenty of. How to use them? How to use them, when to use them, what kind of nouns you use with them, like countable or uncountable. We call them determiners. So these determiners, some of the determiners are used with countable nouns. Some of them are used with uncountable nouns, and some of them are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. So let's see what they are and how to use them. Let's first see this table with all the determiners that we are going to talk about today. Some, many, much, a lot of, plenty of, little, a little, few, a few. I have prepared this table for your convenience. You can take a screenshot. Later, you can transfer it to your books. Okay, so I have organized all the determiners here into a table, whether they are used with countable nouns or uncountable nouns. Here some used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Now you know what countable and uncountable nouns are. Countable nouns are things you can count, like 1, 2, 3, 4 in a sequence as individual units. If you get pens, you can count 1 pen, 2 pen, 3 pen, 4 pen. That's countable. So those are countable nouns. You should be able to count them as individual units. Uncountable nouns are things that you cannot count them as individual units, like sugar, water, money, furniture, sand, rice, those things. I will do another new lesson, another new video to describe, to explain the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. For the moment, I think you know about countable and uncountable nouns. So let's discuss the determiners with countable and uncountables. Some can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Many can be used only with countable nouns. Much is used with only uncountable nouns. A lot of, it can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Plenty of, that also can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Next one, few and a few. There's a difference between a few and few. Yes, a few and few both can be used only with countable nouns, and little and a little can be used only with uncountable nouns. Now let's see some examples. Okay, now let's see some examples. Some, you know now, some is used with countable and uncountable nouns. With countable nouns, You can say, I have some books. I have some books to give away. With uncountable nouns, you can say, would you like some tea? Would you like some tea? Let's say many. Many, we use it with countable nouns. So, you can say, I have many books. I have many books. Now, much. Now you know much is used with uncountable nouns. You can say, I don't have much money. I don't have much money. Money is uncountable. Much is often used in negative and corrections. We don't have much time. We don't have much time to complete this task. Let's say now a lot of. It can be used with both countables and uncountable nouns. You can say, she has lot of books, and also you can say, he has a lot of money, or children have lot of homework. In informal language, people say lots of. Lots of also similar to a lot of. For informal language, we write a lot of. But both are similar. Both are used in similar way. Plenty of. Plenty of also same. You can use it with both uncountable and countable nouns. With countable nouns, you can say, we have plenty of fruits in the garden. With uncountable nouns, you can say, we have plenty of time. He is retired, so he has plenty of time to relax. Now, a few and few. What's this a few and few? Yes, both a few and few are used with countable nouns. Now, the difference between a few and few is, a few means very small amount, but it's sufficient. For an example, we have a few students today in the class. That means very small number of students, but that's enough to do a lesson. Maybe 5 students, or maybe 5 to 8 students. Very small number of children, but that's enough to conduct a class. That's enough to do a lesson. Few mean actually almost nothing. If you say we have few students in the class today, means almost no one came, or maybe one student came, so you can't do a lesson. Let's say a child says, I have a few pencils, a few color pencils to draw this picture. That means she has or he has only very small number of color pencils, maybe 3, 4, 5, but that's enough to draw that picture, color the picture. If the child says, I have few color pencils, that means he has almost nothing. Maybe he has one color pencil, but it's not enough to color that picture. So now did you get that a few and few both are used with countable nouns. A few mean very small number, but that's enough to do your task. That's enough. Few mean almost nothing. That's not enough. Now let's see little and a little. Little and a little are used with uncountable nouns. So what's the difference? Okay, a little means very small amount. That's sufficient to do whatever you want to do. Let's discuss this in examples. Little means very small amount, almost nothing actually. Almost, it gives a negative idea. Okay, so let's confirm this in examples. Your mother says at the tea time, we have a little sugar in the bottle. That means we have very small amount of sugar which is sufficient to make tea today. But in the evening or tomorrow you will have to buy some more sugar. If she says we have little sugar, that means almost nothing in the bottle. So you will have to buy sugar immediately. So otherwise you will have no tea. You don't have enough sugar to make some tea at the tea time. Did you understand? Okay. So a little means very small amount but sufficient. Little means almost nothing, actually negative. Right. These are the main determiners that you had problems with. Please practice it in daily life. When you speak, make sentences. Also for students who do term test and O-level, you can practice and you can do all the past paper corrections and practice this. Now you have a clear idea, I think. If you have any problems, any clarifications, please comment. If you like to share some more knowledge about these determiners, please comment. All the very best for you.